Hello Internet! Welcome back to some more Bazzle Stadium Live. New week, new day, new team, new person. Hello Nathan.
Hello Baz, hi Internet.
Hello. Okay, so we have definitely not already had two takes at this. But okay, so we're back, new team. Yeah, and I like this because I did use Tapu Lele and Drifblim myself actually quite a bit in the 2017 format. And although Drifblim is actually in this rule set, this is with SLURPS, which adds slightly different supportive options. So would you like to tell everyone a little bit about this team, Nathan?
Yeah, so it's a bit similar to the team I ran in 2017, which revolved around Togedemaru Gyarados. I also had Lele and Drifblim back then, which now transformed into Indeedee Slurpuff, which I think with Fake Tears on Slurpuff is actually a bit more powerful than Indeedee Lele for immediate damage output. And then obviously Rhyperior gets tacked on like it is on every team.
And one of the things that this team doesn't really like is Dragapult. Now, it's Dragapult. So yeah, like before we started doing this, we did like a couple of hours on Showdown just so that I could like familiarize myself a little bit with it, and yeah, like we we climbed a little bit, but not amazingly. So okay, I mean he's got Tailwind, he's got one Trick Room option, although it doesn't look like a Trick Room-ish sort of team. The Toxtricity is interesting. He's also got two like beat up options, three beat up options actually, since Mimikyu gets beat up too, I think, doesn't it? For the Lucario. So I don't know. What do you think here? Do you think just going with Indeedee Slurpuff, or do you think we want something else?
Yeah, no, 100%. I think we need Indeedee Slurpuff for this matchup. I want to say Gyarados in the back, but obviously I'm a bit put off by Melodic and Toxtricity.
Yeah, yeah.
And we can't even intimidate the
Lucario either. Yeah. I mean, the Rhyperior looks okay as long as we can handle the Milotic.
Which I believe we can with Indeedee Slurpuff. So yeah, I'd say Rhyperior, maybe Rotom.
Yeah, let's go with the Rotom. So you can see there's some interesting items here on this team as well. We've got the Choice Band on this fast Rhyperior. We've got the Weakness Policy on Gyarados there as well too, which in theory we activate with Volt Switch on Togedemaru, or also if there's just an Excadrill that wants to, Rock Slide into us, but which is awfully kind of them. But let's see how this goes then, because yeah, I mean, I'm sure Nathan, I'm sure you don't mind. I know you don't mind because I said this on the other take, but I'm sure you don't mind me saying the team isn't the most solid, but we'll try and we'll do something.
Yeah, this is definitely a work in progress.
Yeah. So oh, fingers crossed this makes it to YouTube. Hello YouTube if you're watching this. So yeah, just to explain if anyone doesn't know how this works, then Indeedee brings up the Psychic Train with its ability, activates the Psychic Seed, which gives Slurpuff +1 special defense. Also doubles the speed, activates the Unburden boost on it, so we can do various stuff with Slurpuff, like After You and Fake Tears and just attack. So what are you thinking here, though?
I'm actually really scared of the Shadow Sneak self-weakness policy proc on that Dragapult.
Yeah.
Mads, it sounds, I actually really want to Dynamax Slurpuff and go for a Max Fairy into the Dragapult.
Will that one-shot it?
It won't, it'll do half, but then we can knock it out the next turn. But I think it's probably the best option we've got at this point.
Okay. I'm all up for this. I mean, in all the test games that we did, we've never done this.
The Dynamaxes.
But yeah, I see where this is coming from, because yeah, I mean, Shadow Sneak, Weakness Policy, a very common strategy with these two. The Slurpuff is faster than Dragapult. Look at that. It's a massive Slurpuff. What is Slurpuff? Is Slurpuff a cake? Is it a one of those things with a cherry on it?
Angel Delight with a cherry.
I can't remember what those little cake things are called. But like a tea cake thing. But I don't know. I'm showing the flaws in my cake knowledge here. Okay. Oh, it is a Shadow Sneak. Now I'm thinking that he would Wormwind into the Indeedee, don't you think?
Yeah, but I'm hoping he Phantasms the Slurpuff and then we just get a free knockout. But no, I think he definitely just tried to snuck out the Indeedee.
Okay, so there's our own psychic terrain gone. But and you called the Shadow Sneak correctly as well. Well, let's see what he does. It's a Phantasm. Okay, so it is into the Slurper. I'm not sure a Psychic will... oh, that doesn't do too much.
No, this Slurp CV would survive a Life Orb Max Phantasm from a Dragapult in because it's baby form, so...
Okay. And Psychic does actually knock it out. Wow.
Nice.
Nice, yeah, very nice. Very, very nice. Yeah. So this is a Life Orb, because we haven't got terrain anymore, but this is a Life Orb Indeedee. So I can't believe that just worked. Okay, Lucario is coming in now. So Indeedee is faster than Lucario. So you know, if you haven't used male Indeedee yourselves yet, it is what 10 base points faster than female Indeedee. It doesn't get Follow Me, but it does get Trick Room and Imprison. So there are some differences here. See, we've got Trick Room and Imprison on this one, but we're also max speed.
For a Trick Room here.
So I don't think he will Trick Room. So like I'm thinking just doubling into the Lucario. But
yep, that would be the safest option.
It would be the safest option.
As well. I'm a little concerned he might go for a Trick Room, but if he does, it's not the end of the world. We've still got Rhyperior in the back, and he didn't have the slowest team.
Yeah, he didn't. His team didn't look that Trick Room oriented, did it? And we have got rid of his Dynamax as well. So even if he does get Trick Room up, oh, does the Psychic finish this off from here? I think it should do. The Lucario isn't that bulky. Yeah, it'll be faster. Yeah, nice one.
So I don't think we thought that Dynamax Slurpuff would be putting him a work on this.
No. This is brilliant, actually, yeah. Dynamax Slurpuff. So, like, so normally, Slurpuff would be the supportive Pokemon. We've got, what, Fake Tears, After You, and, the speed one.
String Shot.
String Shot, that's the one, yeah. Which is like an icy wind that does no damage, but reduces their speed 2 stages, which is brilliant, actually. And Dazzling Gleam, which is actually what's doing business for us here. But I'm thinking he is going for the Phantom Force into Slurpuff, it has to be. So unless we max guard, we do attack into the Milotic, and maybe we just break the skies with the Psychic.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, we're not going to be knocking out Milotic with Max Star or Psychics, we might as well.
No, but yeah, doing some damage to it, because bearing in mind, I mean, the game isn't over. We have got Rhyperior in the back, so we do want to make sure that we do damage to it. But we will, like, hoping he doesn't go for a Trick Room, we should be able to get a Cotton Guard off next turn. Yeah, unless we're in Shadow Sneak range. And then Rhyperior will definitely be faster than both of these. Well, actually, definitely not faster than Mimikyu if it is Jolly Max Speed, but that doesn't really matter too much. Okay, wow. Dynamax Slurpuff doing actual business there. Actual currencies have been exchanged. But how do we go about this then? Like, do you want a Cotton Guard because we will be boosting the Milotic's attack, or do you just want to maybe Fake Tears and Psychic into the Mimikyu, but then if he goes for another Phantom Force, we're sort of whiffing that? Again,
I'm also concerned about Trick Rooms, especially if we want to String Shot. I don't think it'd be the end of the world if Indeedee Slurpuff went down this turn. So maybe we could just Imprison and String Shot, then we get Rhyperior and Rotom in the next turn. Then we can get Earthquake and Thunderbolt and Milotic.
Oh, he does Shadow Sneak. So no Trick Room. Yeah, we was in Shadow Sneak range. Yeah, in hindsight, Psychic would have been a bit better there, but yeah, I'm not sure Trick Room is the biggest worry here, since we have got Rhyperior. But Indeedee survives this, yeah. It can't be Shadow Sneak because it's a normal type move. So Rotom has to come in.
Yeah, I think we just go into Rotom and double the... Well, we could double the Milotic, but more than likely protects in this position.
Yeah, you would think it would protect. We can't Will-O-Wisp anything. Like, even if he does protect, he can't Trick Room. So, if it protects, maybe it goes for a Phantom Force into the Rotom. But then 1 isn't going to get us. So I think as long as the combination of Psychic and Thunderbolt does get the Milotic, I think we're okay.
Yeah, I agree.
So let's just make the straightforward moves then. No need. Yeah, there's a very nasty move on this Rotom. I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point this week. But yeah, they're very, very obvious protect. But you know, it's not a lot of. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a lot of risk in trying to predict that. So now Rhyperior comes in, and did you say this was to survive a bulky Milotic Muddy Water?
Yes, it was. So we should be surviving that, unless he's quite offensive. But then, if he's offensive, I think Thunderbolt probably just knocks out Milotic.
So we can Earthquake since we are levitating. Or do you want to do more damage with the high horsepower into a single target?
No, I think Earthquake would be better in this position, and then just going for Thunderbolt into Milotic.
And just a Thunderbolt again. Yeah. This could be bad actually. If the Rhyperior does get doubled into, or does get knocked out by a Muddy Water here, if it is a more offensive Milotic. Oh well, there you go.
Oh,
it is
wow.
it is a slightly more. Oh, he's gone for it into the Rotom. Okay. Well, if this Banded Earthquake knocks out Milotic, we're still looking fine. So please be strong, Rhyperior. Please be strong. This is choice Banded after all. Yeah, nice one.
Hey.
Because he was offensive. Okay, so like, assuming that your EVs are, on point, that was a win-win, I suppose, because if it was bulky, we would have survived the Muddy Water. Because it was offensive, it couldn't survive the Earthquake there. And now we choice Banded into Earthquake. Mimikyu, yeah, it's Disguise is broken. Phantom Force, he can't even forfeit this turn because he's locked into Phantom Force. Single target Earthquake, he's going to knock this out. So nice one. I did not expect Slurpuff to be the Dynamax in the first battle.
100% not.
So there you go. I'm happy that worked out. But alright, we'll do one more game. And yes, good start. Yeah, okay. Because we didn't ladder that high on Showdown, to be completely honest.
We got so demoralised.
But I was like, yeah, come on then. It's late at night now. Well, it's not that late, but it's later than I would normally be recording. And it's like, yeah, go on then. I've had my pizza, got some energy. Let's record. Let's see what happens. So, I know who this is. This is Costa, isn't it? And he's using, that's very similar to Boyd's team, isn't it? But not quite? I'm not sure. So what do you think here? I can't remember.
Dragapult, so.
Yeah, there is another Dragapult. Yeah, Dragapult is a little bit of a problem for the team. Yeah, I mean, I didn't really study. Because, Boyd, he did pretty well on the ladder with, a really offensive team, just like this. But I can't remember if it had a Sableye or not. I can't really remember the items, apart from, Leak on the Surfetch. It's probably Sash or Life Orb on the Bishop. But, I mean, I guess just Indeedee Slurpuff works, doesn't it?
Unless he leads Bishop, then we're in a sticky situation. But that is just one Pokemon that could stop us, so yeah, I think we could lead Indeedee Slurpuff, we bring Rotom in the back.
You want Rotom?
Yeah, I'm really concerned about his Bishop, because we can't really touch it with Indeedee or Slurpuff.
Okay.
So we need something to do with it, and I don't think Gyarados is the best option for dealing with that.
So do you think Rhyperior or Gyarados here then?
I don't think either are amazing, to be honest. I'd probably just go Gyarados.
Oh, well,
Rhyperior.
Too late, I've gone Rhyperior. Rhyperior won his last game. Let's see if it can win us this one.
About your authority.
Okay. Battle number 2 on YouTube, and actually know who this person is. But, yeah, if he leads Bishop, it'd be worth looking at the team, actually, because I'm curious if it is Life Orb, or there it is. If it is Life Orb, or if it is Focus Sash. I can't remember. But, I mean, he can't Sucker Punch anything. At least.
Do you want to Dynamax Slurpuff again? Because I'm very tempted. Because this Slurpuff is bulky, so if he doesn't Dynamax Bishop, he won't just go down to an Iron Head.
What, you want to... What, are you thinking, what, Hyper Voicing and Starfalling into the Bishop?
Well, I was thinking of getting rid of Dragapult first, and then we've got Rotom in the back for Bishop.
Yeah, it makes sense. So you want to double into the Dragapult then?
I'd say so. Psychic and, yeah.
Yeah, I suppose, I can't
Yeah,
believe we're doing this
Slurpuff
twice.
again.
It's funny how, like, we did this, we never did this on Showdown. And now, twice, when we get onto the Switch, we're Dynamaxing a Slurpuff. So yeah, this should allow us to survive an Iron Head from the Bishop, but we'll see if he like doubles into the... I don't think he would double into the Slurpuff, but I guess we'll see what happens, won't we? I feel like it's my catchphrase, let's see what happens. There we are, dressed up as my character again with his green shirt on. Okay, there you go. Dynamax Slurpuff.
I can't believe we've done this twice now.
Neither can I. Well, it's something in the green ball, so it's probably the Dragapult. Although, we did get the knockout last time. Last time included the Mimikyu's Shadow Sneak as well. So, if this Dragapult is weakness policy, we're activating it right now. That did very little.
Wow.
That's a very, very bulky Dragapult.
That's very bulky.
Oh dear. Yeah, it is weakness. Okay, yeah. Let's see what happens here.
At least still supporting something.
So it is an Airstream. So Slurpuff is probably slower than Dragapult now. But unless it gets Iron-Headed as well here, which it does. Okay, so it is in range of an attack from Dragapult next turn. That is a very, very bulky Dragapult. And it's got two very fast Pokemon here as well. We could try and Trick Room.
I don't think that'd be the worst, especially with Rhyperior in the back.
But, I mean...
And again, his team wasn't exactly the slowest.
I mean, I think he just goes for an attack with Dragapult into Slurpuff, he knocks it out, and he just goes for a Dark Attack into Indeedee, knocks it out. Like, I think that's pretty much it, isn't it? Like, neither of these want to come in on a super powerful Dragapult attack. And then, yeah, we'll be out of the water with nothing to do next turn as well. So we'll try it, but I'm pretty sure this isn't going to come off. Oh, okay.
Oh, here we go.
I hope he Sucker Punches or Iron Heads the Slurpuff here, but at least I targeted that one right. Oh, he's just Iron Heading into the Slurpuff. Okay, that works.
Nice.
So we got the Trick Room off them. So not only have we Dynamax Slurpuff twice, but in none of the preparation games did we Trick Room to our own benefit. And here we go. We've Trick Roomed to our benefit. Rhyperior, I guess, right?
Well, yeah. Yeah,
and
definitely.
Like, we are Bandit, but I guess we have to... Like, that is a very bulky Dragapult. And he can still Sucker Punch with Bishop. So I'm just thinking,
yeah,
like,
so I think maybe weakest high horsepower of a Dragapult.
Or Earthquake and swap to Rotom.
So it's whether Earthquake gets a Dragapult.
Yeah.
Because as we said, it does seem to be quite a bulky Dragapult.
Yeah,
well, I think we'll just go with the Earthquake and just get rid of Bishop. And then what's Dragapult really doing in Trick Room? The other concern is what if he knocks out Rotom this turn somehow?
You know, I have faith in Rhyperior again. Rhyperior, you are going to get this. Like, okay, so we could have gone for a high horsepower into the Dragapult, which is more powerful. but would have left Bishop around. Oh! He didn't Sucker Punch either, so we could have gone for a Psychic into Dragon Bolt there too. Ah, that's a shame. And that... This is a not very offensive... That's a +2 attack. Isn't it?
Yeah,
we did activate the weakness policy. That's a +2 max Wormwind doing like 40%. Oh, we're in misty terrain. That's why it doesn't do much damage. That's the answer. Okay, so I guess we Earthquake again, unless we want to swap Rhyperior out for something. And I mean, Sylveon probably just goes for a Hyper Voice here, doesn't it? Or like a Mystical Fire or something into Rotom.
I think maybe we should be switching Rhyperior out just to reset the attack drop.
Yeah, okay, and just Thunderbolt into the Dragapult?
Yeah.
Yeah, that does make sense.
Because Sylveon's not doing anything to Rotom in this position. I think Indeedee's done its job as well.
Yeah.
By setting Trick Room, which isn't its job.
Yeah. Yeah, so we've got Trick Room on this Indeedee because we've also got Imprison on this Indeedee. But, yeah, okay. This will stop a quick attack if Sylveon did want to do that into Rhyperior for whatever reason, but yeah. Okay, the battlefield got weird. And there's the Hyper Voice, as expected. And yep, there's over half to Indeedee, but they're losing their Dragapult here, at least. And they're going to be down to their last two as well, which is Sylveon and... we will soon find out. I think, I do think that the Dracovish is banded on this team. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. So, he's just going to Hyper Voice again, knock out the Indeedee, and Rotom is going to get knocked out to Officious Rend, and there's nothing that we can do here, is there? Rhyperior doesn't want to come in, obviously.
Slower than Dracovish, and just go for a Thunderbolt onto it and hope that that's in EQ range.
Or Will-O-Wisp it.
Well, I think Rhyperior is still going down. It's at 50%.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, it is banded. Yeah, you're right. Thunderbolt and try and Hyper Voice ourselves, I guess.
Yeah.
Just to put in hopeful chip range of Earthquake, but yeah, his Sylveon's going to be faster here. Yeah, I don't know the speed's not on that Dracovish. I don't think it was that fast, but yeah, okay, we do get a Thunderbolt first. And if it is banded, yeah, that's in Earthquake range. He got paralyzed. That's maybe bad. Oh dear.
That's probably the worst.
I can't believe that just happened. Okay, so Rhyperior might actually, because this is quite a fast Rhyperior might actually now be slower than this Dracovish because it is paralyzed. That's ridiculous.
Isn't that the time to sell our souls and click ally switch?
Ooh, I think it might be. Yeah. Goodbye, soul. Because if he is, like, this doesn't make any difference to the Hyper Voice, but if the Dracovish now is faster in Trick Room, I think this is the last turn of Trick Room, then... there's the ally switch. Then this now should be into the Rotom. It was! And he just did it into the Rotom. Wow. And a Hyper Voice. Okay, can you believe we lost the game because we paralyzed something? We lost the game because we paralyzed the Dracovish. Oh wow, yeah. So if like if I'd gone for the Will-O-Wisp into the Dracovish, like it would have done a little bit of chip damage. It might not have been in Earthquake range, but
no, 100%.
Yeah, but I mean, although I don't know that calculation, banded Earthquake on Dracovish, but I cannot believe that because I'm pretty sure it is banded. It could protect on the last turn of Trick Room, and wow, yeah, okay. Because of the paralysis, it put it faster than our banded Rhyperior. Otherwise, we would have gone for the Earthquake, would have knocked out the Dracovish, done a massive amount of damage to the Sylveon, Thunderbolt either would have followed up and finished off the Sylveon, and if it didn't, Turpin was ending. Another Thunderbolt would have knocked off the Sylveon then too. So that is, I think that's a first for me. Lost the game because of a paralysis. But whatever, it doesn't matter. It's just funny to document, isn't it, on YouTube here? So okay, thank you for watching, guys. Nathan, I can't remember if I've mentioned or not, is Mr. Goldenrod Press website. So if you want to tell everyone what goes on that website, you can do now if you want to.
Yeah, so it's a website where basically we post Pokemon analysis, team reports, we look on the showdown ladders, see which teams are performing at the highest end of the ladder, and we write reports on them, give you guys pay spins so you guys can get into the game yourself. So yeah, definitely check us out. It's goldenrodpress.com.
Some handy stuff on there. But thank you for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you want to watch some more, because tomorrow we'll be here. So we'll see you then. So thank you and goodbye for now.